Hello everybody and welcome back to Stacia Expert Mode, and in this episode we set up some water wheels to generate up some power, and we set up a pump jack to start pumping some oil because we need this for better power now in the future. So I hope you enjoy. Okay, so today we are going to be working on a bit of immersive engineering, setting up a pump jack to start mining some oil so we can get some really decent amount of power. We might be wondering why I'm all the way out here. I was out here looking for sugarcane because I need some books to be able to make the immersive engineering manual so I can see what I'm doing and what resources I'm going to need to make the multi-block structures. Now, I was out here and I found this guy, which is a slime island on the water surface. But that's not the reason why I'm still out here. There has been some weird things going on with the chunks, and you might have noticed a few things like the mountain's been cut in half. Just let me show you what's going on. Like, there has been some weird world generating issues, and I don't know if that's going to cause issues now in the long term. But yeah, like mountains here are cut in half. Let me just go over here. It's worse over there. So I don't know what to do about this, or if there's anything I can do. So as far as I'm aware, this is the way my world's going to be now forever. So you can see, like, this is not right. And yeah, look at this. I'm guessing this is all supposed to be a birch, not an ocean. But yet somehow it's turned into a small ocean, or a beach, as so this is called. So I don't know what happened here, why it happened, because this was a freshly generated world. And if I have a look at the map here, you can see there's even a broken chunk over here, and there's even a village because I found one. I didn't go to it yet, I just saw the broken chunks. But yeah, you can see over here where it just kind of cuts and just turns into an ocean. It cuts right here, and I'm pretty sure it cuts somewhere else over here, but I can't remember where. So I don't know if there's anything I can do about this, and that rat looks terrifying. But there's actually a shipwreck here, so we might as well have a look in here. Some TNT, suspicious stew. Is that it? Oh, well, that was a terrible ship. But yeah. Oh, pufferfish, actually. Oh, the fact that pufferfish are spawning here might actually not be a bad thing, because I might actually need some of those now in the future. But let's head back home, and oh my god, you can even see it here. Like, look at this. I can just, like, stand in here. Yeah, this is not right. Okay, so now we're back home, and yeah, I can dump all this stuff in here. So what we need to do today is we're setting up a bit of power so we can start mining oil out of the ground if we can find some. So we need to set up a water wheel to generate power, and I'm going to run like power cables across the power poles and stuff, power lines, and be able to hook up all the things we need to generate with power. So we need to sell the kinetic dynamo, which is going to require some lumium. Now, lumium is a mixture of glowstone, tin, and silver. Now, I know I have plenty of tin. Do I have much glowstone is the other thing. So silver and then glowstone. Now, I know I got a bit of it. Okay, so we have enough glowstone to make a bit of lumium. So I'm going to put the 3 of these things in here, get that smelted up. And now what we need to do is make ourselves this water wheel. And the water wheel is just pretty much treated wood and some steel. So we need to grab out all the treated wood that we have, and we're probably going to need to make a bit more. So how much planks do we have? About 300 of that. And I'm hoping that I can grab one of these tanks and then just use the tank as the thing. So I think it actually requires 8, so to surround it completely. Can I not use the tank? Really? Does it have to be a bucket? Let's see. Unless there's some other secret way of making it. Nope, it has to be a bucket. Okay, that's actually annoying. I don't know how much of this stuff I'm going to need, but let's just get to work on making one water wheel. So we're going to make some sticks. So we'll just make a bunch of sticks from that, and then we can see if we can make... So we need 4 of these in total. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2... Okay, I actually want to make like 2 of these water wheels. 3 if possible. So let's see. See how many of these I can make. Alright, so that's 2 water wheels. Can I make another 4? I'm out of treated wood. Alright, let me just make a little bit more with a bucket. There we go. Let's see if we can make the last 2. There we go. And then use this to make ourselves the water wheels. So 3 water wheels, and now we just need to wait on making the kinetic dynamo. So we've got ourselves 12 lumium ingots. Now to make it into glass, I'm not entirely sure. The lumium glass just requires hardened glass, and hardened glass is powdered obsidian, or an obsidian dust, lead dust, and quartz dust. And I'm guessing I make all of these inside the crusher. I need to crush down obsidian using the create crushing wheels. Please don't tell me there's a different way to do it. Okay, I can't crush it down in there. Okay, so I just need some obsidian, some quartz, and some lead. So, lead, there we are. So I need to crush down them, and it requires, what was it, like 1 quartz. So if we want to make a few, so I'll do that. So crush down these 2. I'll make 2 quartz dust. Then we need to crush down 4 lead, and then we need, that would be 1, then 2. So we need to crush down 4 obsidian. Think about 6 obsidian. Alright, so that's 2 hardened glass, and then just make another 2, and that should be enough to do what we need for what we want now. So just wait for this, and there we go. And now to turn this into lumium glass, I can induction smelt it, or I have to craft it with a fire charge. That's okay, because I think I should have all the ingredients to make myself a fire charge. Do I? I do. Okay, so perfect. So glass, lumium glass, made like this. Put all that stuff away. Make ourselves 4 lumium glass, and there we go. So now we need to make ourselves this. So that's machine frame. And then we need, oh my god, we need another lumium glass. That's going to be so annoying. So we should have the redstone connectors and everything already. The only thing we're missing out of here now is the circuit breaker. Or the circuit backplane, not breaker. I thought B instead, thought breaker. So we need to make ourselves an engineer's workbench. So that's going to require some slabs. Am I all out of treated wood already? Oh, come on. Alright, that should be enough. So we need some slabs and then more sticks. I don't know if I have any sticks left over, so I'll just do that. So we need the crafting table. Do I not have any crafting tables left over? Nope, of course not. So there's that one. And then we need to make the workbench. I need a fence now. Now we've got our engineer's workbench. I'll put that in the corner here. Now we need to make ourselves this blueprint, which is the reason why I need the paper, and I didn't plant the sugarcane yet. Do we have a watering can? Because the watering can is... Why is this always disabled? If we can make ourselves a watering can, it might help us grow things a little bit quicker. Okay, we can make this type of watering can. And the reinforced one is using diamonds. Oh, that doesn't upgrade this one. Okay, let's go use this watering can and see if we can grow sugarcane a little bit quicker. Alright, 3 sugarcane have grown and I planted the extra one. So there's 4 planted over there and I've got 3 spare. So that should allow me to be able to make my blueprint paper. So all I need now is a bit of lapis because I need to make blue dye. So if we grab myself some lapis and I just need 3 blue dye. There we go. And then we can make myself this blueprint. And this will allow me to make my crafting components, which will allow me to make that circuit backboard. But we come over to the workbench, put that in here, and we can see all the things we need. So we need 1 insulating glass and 1 copper plate. So the insulating glass, if we have a look in here. So the insulating glass is just 2 iron dust, any type of glass, and looks like a green dye. Now, I have green dye because I can do the petals. So if I look up green, I have these mystical green flowers. I just grab myself my shears, my bone meal, and yeah, that's enough for now. I only need to grow a few. So then I just need some iron, and I need to crush that up. So I'm going to crush up probably about 16 of it, and then we should have that by the time I come back in with my green dye. So let me go do that. Alright, so I got 11 green petals. I've now got 7 iron dust, and I should have glass already. So let's turn this into some green dye. So I just need 1. There we go. So now we can make the insulating glass. There we are. And it just needed a copper plate. So copper. There we are. Use this with a hammer. Do I have my hammer? That'll do. So 1 copper plate. And now we can go in here, put the ingredients in, craft myself a circuit backplate, or black pane, And then I can go ahead and make... Oh, wait, I'm going to need a second one, actually. Let me make myself another copper plate. There we go. So 2 black planes. Now we can put all this away. And now we just need to make ourselves these redstone probe connectors, which should be easy enough because I should have everything. There we go. Now I can make... Can I make this yet? No. Okay, so I need some iron gears. Alright, so I've got 2 iron gears now, so this should allow me to make everything here. I went ahead and made another aluminum glass, so there we go. Kinetic dynamo. So, I'm preparing an area over here. Let me actually quickly see because it is dark out. Yeah, so over here, where the water is coming down the side here, I want to set up a water wheel under that water. And I've kind of blocked it off at the moment because I am trying to build an area to see where I can put the water wheel. So I have this kind of wall here. So I kind of want to funnel the water down into here and then let it just spread out into this hole right here. So I'm thinking if I can fit my kinetic dynamo here, but the thing is I actually need to put the water wheels this side. So if I put it here, would that work? Yeah, that would work. Put the 3 of them there, and I need them to this thing to face the other way. So that means I need to build up a bit of a wall here. And now I should be able to place it there. And then when I break this, it will now generate power, and you can output power either on the top, the back, and the bottom. And I think that's a redstone control option there. I'm not sure. But now when water hits these, I want them to spin this way because that's where the water is going to flow out and down over there. And I can also increase the speed myself if I wanted to, if I put some buckets of water here manually, just to allow it to flow down. So let me go over, and actually I should have enough cobblestone in here to be able to do this. Yeah, alright, let me turn all of these into the quark one. Oh, I'm spamming K too fast. There we go. So now I just build up. Oh, turn that off. And now we just build up. Alright, so this is kind of what I got here. So what's going to happen is underneath these blocks here, I'm going to put water. The water is going to flow down, and it's going to... Oh, wait, the way I'm thinking about the water is going to make it go the opposite way, because I want this wheel to spin anti-clockwise. But if I put water here, it's going to make it spin clockwise. So maybe putting water here actually will not work. So I guess that's that idea out the window. But we still will have water going this way. And you know what? Actually, I can put water here and have it flow back this way to help with the speed then as well. So if I can put like some blocks right here, and then just have the water flow over and just drip down and flow out that way, because it won't pass this block here, but I can put water underneath to help it push it that way. All right, that would work. So let me go ahead and go over and get my bucket so I can pick up some water and see if we can make this thing start spinning. All right, let's see if this will work now. So if we grab ourselves a bucket of water and put it here. Oh, now it's starting to spin. Okay. I know there's another bucket of water over the side of this house here, so I'm just going to take that now as well. I didn't actually pick it up. There we are. So these things will start spinning, and the faster they spin, the more power they will generate. They're not great for power, but it will be enough just to get what we want going. The pump jack. So I have to climb back up there now and somehow unblock the water and see if I can get it to flow down on top of this and get it to pour over the top to get that spinning. And I actually then need to block this off so it doesn't flow down into it. And hopefully it'll flow this way. I might do this one here just to help it. Right, let me go up here and see if I can get this thing going. Okay, I think I've got everything working now. This took forever to get this water to run the right way, but it now flows over the top of these 3 wheels, gets it running, and it flows into a hole. I made this hole a little bit bigger. It's still not perfect. I might work on it now in between episodes, but at least now we have a decent amount of water flowing over it, so it should be producing the max amount of energy. So what we need to do now is make ourselves some connectors and relays and stuff so that we can hook up the power and be able to transfer to where we want to. And we also need to start making all the ingredients for making ourselves that pump jack. So we can empty our inventories now, and I don't know, do I have any sugarcane left in here? No, I need to go grab the sugarcane that has been growing, and there should be a bit of it grown. If not, I'll just rob a bit. No, that's not that much. Okay, so that's 1, 2, and 3. I'll just need enough for a book. I'll let the rest grow, and then we'll be able to expand it. eventually we will make a gigantic sugarcane farm, and then we'll be able to make whatever we want from paper. So 3 of these, like that, and this will make ourselves a book. I think it'd be easier if we just go to Immersive Engineering, request a book, and then we can grab ourselves our manual. Now, the manual in here is how we do everything. So we want oil processing. So a pump jack, if we pause this and go down a level, there we go. So we can see this is what we need to make for the pump jack. We need ourselves some 11 steel scaffolding, 2 engineering light blocks. We need 6 treated wood fence, 1 redstone engineering block, 2 heavy engineering blocks, 2 blocks of steel, 4 steel sheet metal, and 4 fluid pipe. So let me go grab all of these ingredients and we can go build it. Okay, I think I have everything now, and I just realized, I remember I needed a core sample drill. This is how we're going to be able to detect what's inside each chunk. And I've got my coal generator with a bit of wire because I need to be able to power this thing to make it work. And I think I just need a lever or a button to activate it. Actually, I think I'll just right click. But I'll just grab a button just in case it needs a redstone signal to turn on. So we're going to try and find oil as close to the water or the water wheels as we can. And hopefully we'll be able to find some oil relatively quickly. Or this is going to take a long time before I find oil. If I press F3 and G, we can open our borders here. So now we can see if there's oil right here. So if I just clear a little bit of space, put this guy down, put down the generator, hook up the cable, right click, fill it with coal, and see, will it transfer the power? Does it not output the side? Okay, maybe it doesn't. Can I just put it on the back here? Oh, okay, I can. So the power comes out the back, not the side. So we turn this thing on. So I don't actually need this wire. That's cool. And we'll see what we get. So we touch the bottom and it's going back up now. And please have oil. There is nothing here at all. And we can put it down on the ground so we can see it, but it's kind of just annoying. So I'm just going to trash it. So I just have to keep moving around in all these chunks until I find a chunk that has oil. So I'll be back as soon as I find one. Okay, so it actually didn't take that long. I found 2 lava reservoirs, and then this guy had nothing either. And now we've just found one that has 8.3 million millibuckets of crude oil. So this is perfect and exactly what we need. I'm going to put that there. And now we can go ahead and build our pump jack. Now, I just need to clear a bit of this grass. There we go. And yeah, right here looks like it'd be the best spot because it's nice and flat. So we have 2 ways of being able to build this. One is we could use our book and just reference it so we can build it piece by piece, or we can make ourselves a projector to project it onto the ground in a 3D model on the ground so we could just put down the blocks where it needs to go. But I'm just going to reference it because it's only a really simple machine. And, oh god, if I can place it right. So I've built this thing in the past, and right here on the top of this light machine block is the power source. So it will connect here, and this is a redstone. So if I want it close enough to it, I should build it this way. So actually, let me put down some dirt right here, and this should be a perfect width because it's only 3 blocks wide, and all this bloody seeds and stuff is in my inventory and it's annoying. And oh yeah, by the way, I did make myself an advanced magnet so I can pick up stuff and filter things out. It was just an easy thing to have because I'm always dropping things and things are always out of reach for me. But with this thing, I can pick up anything near or far away, up to 11 blocks. So to get started, we have a look at the thing here, and yep, so we need to build like a 3x3, but leave the top back left one empty. So we need to build something like this, and then break this one. Then we can get ourselves our light engineering blocks and build it up there. Grab our redstone one, and then our 2 heavy ones will go here. And then we'll have our blocks of steel in a second, and we're going to need fluid pipes because they're going to need 4 of them. Like that. And then build like a top. There we go. Now the steel scaffolding, or not scaffolding, the sheet metal will go across like this. And then it will hang down here like that. And where did my... Oh, I used up all the... Yeah, okay, I need to go get more treated wood. I accidentally turned it all into posts for the wire to travel. Okay, so I've got my treated wood now, and looking at the manual here, it says we need to put the planks, or not the planks, the fence above the pipes right here. So just run this down 3, and then run this one down 3. There we go. Oh, for God's sake, I forgot my hammer. Okay, I've got my hammer now. So all it tells us to do in the book is to right-click the glowing red block, which is this block right here. Now it turns into a pump jack, and you can see here's the power port. And all I have to do is connect a connector there, and then come over to our dynamo. Or is this thing called a dynamo? Yeah, it is dynamo. So click that one on there. And all we have to do now is just put a wooden post, like right here. And then somehow put a relay on the top. I could just build up and put it on top. And all I have to do now is just grab this low voltage wire and connect it from here over to this guy. Because the thing is, a connector can only take one point. So you use that to take power or to send power. And you click it onto a relay, which will then allow you to make it go further by bringing it somewhere else. So, is this working? Actually, no. Do I have to set this thing to output power? Oh god, what have I done? No, it should be sending power. Huh. Why isn't this working? This should be sending power. Okay, I want to try something. I don't know if it's just because it won't power something connected directly to it. I want to see... Oh, that's a Apotheosis boss skeleton. That is not great. But I want to see if I stick a dynamo... Not a dynamo. A capacitor on it. Will that transfer power out? No. I probably need to do something like this first. And somehow get up on the top. Actually, I need to probably drop it down one more. So, a connector. And let me go over here and get a second connector. I might need to make a third one. But another connector goes right here. And the top is... Yep, so it's set to input. And now if I grab my wire... It's not powering. Wait, the Connect Dynamo isn't even running. It's like it's not even connected to it. Okay, this is actually getting very, very odd. Why isn't this working? Well, I found a solution. It's working now, but it just made no sense why it didn't work at the start. But I looked up and I found some forum thread talking about you have to place the wheels on the dynamo before they start generating power. I had the wheels placed and then the dynamo. I had to right-click the dynamo to add the wheels onto it. And once I'd done that, it is now generating power. And I was trying out a cyclic battery to see if that would work, but apparently it didn't matter which battery I had. For some reason, that is very picky about what way you connect it before it starts generating power. But finally, we have power. That's the most important thing and the thing I was hoping for this whole time. So I'll add the battery on later, but I just want to get this thing running and we can call the episode there because this has been a nightmare to try and set this thing up. So is this going to start working? It's filling up with power, but it hasn't started. Now, is this like one of these machines that has to have a redstone lever before it starts? Because that's not what happened before. But maybe it needs some tanks. So let me go get some pipe and a tank and see if I can get it to start. Okay, so I've got myself the battery. I made myself another LV wire connector. So I'm actually going to hook up this LV capacitor now and see if I can get this thing working with the battery. So I'm going to put this... Nope. I meant to click the battery or the capacitor. I'm going to put this here and I'm going to disconnect that there and put this back, grab our wire, connect this here. This guy will start charging. And then what I want to do is grab... This is why I need wireless access to my storage. But I'm going to hook this relay back up and I need to go get my hammer now. Right, let's see. So right click this. Energy input, energy output. So, yep, the wire hurts when I touch it. So now it's storing power and it's using it. So, I made myself a bunch of these tanks and I'm going to hook these tanks up here now. So I can start storing a lot of oil that we would now produce. I'm going to put this guy on top here. And I do the same over here. I technically could stack them all on one side. It's not going to really make much of a difference. There we go. I could make more in the future if I wanted to, but I'm going to hook them up like this. And set this guy up to extract. And I don't know if this guy needs a lever or not, but we're going to put one on and see. Oh, God. broke it. Oh, what the? What did I just do? I just duplicated the entire thing. How? It's actually the... Did I just find a steel duplication glitch? That is not good. So apparently picking up the components by shift right clicking and then placing it back down somewhere else and then breaking it duplicates the whole machine? Well then. Okay, pump jack is back. Let's see if I can set this up now. Please work. No. Why isn't this thing working? Okay, I have been at this for hours. I've been trying to get this thing to work, and I think, I could be wrong, once I put this down, if this starts pumping, I know what the issue was. Oh my god. I spent hours searching online, searching through the configs and patch notes from previous versions of the pack, even looking up other videos to see if of other people playing this pack, and nothing. I even went into creative and tried this thing because there was, it talked about something about, oh, apparently there might need to be a pipe going all the way down to bedrock. Nope, that's not a thing. It's this thing is just, it required fluid pipe the whole way around. Now, I don't know if it can be this fluid pipe or not, but it's just the fact that it needed to be the whole way around connected and going into one single tank. That's the part that is annoying me. I can't believe I spent about 2 or 3 hours trying to get this pump jack to work. I am so mad. But you know what? It's working now. So that's all that matters. And so next episode, we'll start turning that oil into, or start, refining the oil inside the refined tower here to make ourselves like gasoline and diesel and all that. And we'll start making ourselves a diesel generator to start using this diesel that we're generating to start making power. And as soon as we have this diesel generator, we'll be making so much power that we'll have to start working on other things. And yeah, we'll start working on a lot of immersive engineering, because it seems like this pack is going to require a lot of immersive engineering machines to get started before you start working on maybe Mekanism and stuff. Because I do need to get into Botania and Blood Magic next, and maybe even a tiny bit of Astral Sorcery if I want to be able to work on making at least this steel casing. Because either I could do it in the combination crafting, which is going to require all of this stuff, which is way out of reach, or we use the Celestial Altar. And I do need to get into Botania with the alchemy thing here so we can start turning these redstone flux coils, which require a ton of infused alloy, which this thing is going to require here, more astral sorcery, and we need to get into power. There's just a lot, and I mean like a lot of work to do. So I'm going to end it there. Hope you all enjoyed, and if you did, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you're new. Hope to see you all in the next episode, so without further ado, goodbye.